Hi, this is David with the Discount Dragon, and today we're going to be casting a pewter witch's spoon, and we are going to be showing you how we cast it, and then we're going to show you in the next video how it comes out of the mold. That way we don't have to edit our videos together. Now I should make the note that you don't want to do anything the way we're doing it, because we're doing it all wrong in 1,000 different ways. So you see this protective gear covering my hands? Yeah. You see this pot holder?
This is called David Gets Burned video.
Yeah. So I'm going to get some of the stuff out.
And while he's doing that, I get to talk to you about our wonderful tools that David's going to be using. This is a metal thingy with holes in it, and this is a black thingy that looks like a pancake, and this is what the pewter ingots look like when they come from the jewelry shop.
And this is the mold for the spoon. As you can tell, it's very homemade and irregular, but that's the current mold. I should make a better one, but for now, that's it.
David, can you tell the nice people what these holes are on the top of the mold?
Those are holes for pouring the molten metal down into the mold.
Don't you have one that's like a sprue or something?
And this is the hot pot. Though actually, all three are going to end up being sprues.
Okay.
I have three because with a purely gravity-fed mold, you have trouble with flow. And since this is a very cobbled-together enterprise, we're just giving it a little redundancy.
Gotcha.
So you scrape off the impurities and carbonized metal, and then we start pouring. This end has the bowl of the spoon, and this end is the part with the handle. We'll start with the handle.
And this is the be careful part.
As you can see, the other ones are starting to fill up.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
And that shows that the flow is going all the way through. So we'll put some down in here.
Oh, that's going all the way through there.
Yep, it is. But I'd rather have that happen than get to the end of this and find out that we didn't get enough metal in there.
Yeah.
So this helps to eliminate air bubbles, and in a better designed mold, we wouldn't end up with so much of this, because we would have reservoirs for all this to go to, and it'd work a lot better. And I'm going to give that a second, because the far end of the mold will start cooling down a bit, and then I can pour in just the last of this to kind of give myself a little bit of extra reassurance.
So how do we get the pewter off the concrete?
Oh, it doesn't stick.
Okay.
The only real drawback to it is that you end up with irregular shaped pewter pieces that may be more difficult to remelt.
Okay.
But that's, it's kind of goes with the territory with this amateur level of casting.
I don't want to get too close because of the smell, but...
Yeah, and actually I overheated the mold. The mold is made out of amazing mold putty, which is a 2-part silicone mold material. Really easy to work with. Making larger molds is a little tricky, but I deal with that in a different video. One of the ways that I didn't do this right, among
only
many,
one.
Yeah, no, just one of the
just
many
one.
ways. Actually, I'm going to tilt this.
Yeah, I was going to say, you might want to move that.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt this up.
Oh, look at that. Is that cool? It's already, like, solidified.
Yeah. I'm going to tilt this up a bit because the bowl of the spoon down here is larger, and we want to make sure that we're getting enough metal in there. Really, this whole thing should probably be designed tilted.
Yeah.
Among many other things. Once again, don't do any of this the way we're doing it.
No.
But, So, this will all kind of give this a little bit of...
Oh, it's leaking there.
And not really that concerned with it. Okay, so we have... Oh, got a bubble there. That's not good. Give it a little bit of shaking to see if we can dislodge some miscellaneous air bubbles. And it's nice to work with pewter because it melts at such a low temperature. If you didn't mind the smell, you could even do it in your house. Don't do it in your house.
No, it's really gross.
Even out here, it gets kind of gross. Now, one of the things I did wrong with the mold is I had a problem with with the stove indoors, one of it being that it's indoors. But other problems with the stove. So instead, I heated up the mold in a toaster oven out here, which gets it way too close to the heating element, which is part of the smell you're smelling.
Oh.
If you were here, which you're not, but my girl is smelling the smell.
It smells.
Some of it is a metallic smell with, oh, okay, so you see this?
No. What?
When
Bubbles?
you do that, you're not just bubbles, but you're getting kind of a metallic, like, look to it.
Like gold?
Not the gold. It's when you hit it,
Yeah.
it gives you kind of a crystalline structure instead of a smooth surface.
Yeah.
That means that the thing is solidifying, because you end up with metal crystals as the whole thing condenses. And you'll notice with cast pewter, when you bend it, which you hopefully won't do, but if you bend the pieces, it sounds crunchy instead of just bending like store-bought pewter, because you end up with a crystalline structure from the casting. This is why casting, one of the reasons why casting is not the best thing to do for a lot of projects, because you don't end up with as smooth a texture to the material. It ends up more crystalline and less malleable. But there we have it, the preliminary casting of the spoon, and we'll be back with opening the mold and checking out how the spoon came out in the next video.